Buddy Franklin's going to be in the studio here. We're going to ask him about the Chu and Wolf T-shirts, limited edition, Nena and Pasadena.
I've seen it.
And whether they're coming out and how you can get them, and the exclusive print.
Not signed off on them. Duck likes it.
Duck does like it. They're very nice. The Chu Man's got the whole body in there, which is...
he's the main act. He's the main act of the show.
It sure is.
Cyril.
Alex Johnson as well.
Yeah.
We got the big Duke coming in. We've got Chu Man, he's on panels.
I just had a word to him out there. He's doing his work, and I said, we need to talk. And he had a sheepish look at you. And if he confirms when he comes on air what I think has happened during the week...
Staggering.
I'm telling you now, Jim, this is unprecedented. I'm suspending him from the Chu and Wolf Show for the first week of the final.
Purple, what we're hearing is disturbing.
It is very disturbing.
I'm not joking either. It might have to be the Duck and Wolf Show.
Really?
Or the Warrior and Wolf. He might have to come back. Or we might just suspend it altogether.
Well, Garry, all I know is he'd want to be honest when you ask him the question when he comes in, because it's my understanding there might be some audio. And if there is, and he's not honest...
I've got audio, I've got pictorial evidence, and first-hand evidence. So this is a trend that really started with Warrior last week.
It did.
When he and Spud did a double-headed stand-up routine at Kooyong Tennis Club at lunchtime.
Mm-hmm. What sort of term? What did you do?
Very formal, very high-end one.
Yeah, high-end.
Yeah, very high-end. Yeah.
Opened up with a couple of zingers.
Really?
Had him in the palm of his hand, nice and quick.
But I think it's infiltrated throughout the box. So
hey, Chu has got form here too. He MC'd a function a few years back and went to the great MC Brian Taylor for some help prior, didn't he?
Yes.
Prior to...
that's in the same stylings of another Triple M bloke. What was that guy's name? He went to Ed to say, how do I handle fame?
Oh, yeah, Jason Bennett.
Jason Bennett, how do I handle fame?
That's
I'm about to get famous.
That is true. That is exactly what happened.
Howie, it's true. Don't shake your head.
No doubt about that. That is 100%. So the little Chu Man went out to Riddles Creek, Monagita, and said to Bristle, I'm about to take on board an MC role, and I want to know how to go about it. And Brian gave him a good 8 minutes of his time.
Number one advice was up front shit before you do anything.
Before you start speaking, an envelope needs to have been handed over, and then you can take it from there. Anyway, so we will have the Chu Man in. Your views on players, whether Mad Monday is the right wording for it, meeting the day after the season finishes or the Monday after the season finishes as a group, going to a bar and having a beer.
Yep. Well, I can't be hypocritical here because I may have teammates listening. And it was one of the days we looked forward to most. And we generally end up at Eddie's Tavern, which was the only joint open on a Monday, and by about 10 o'clock, the captain.
No, he was there, the captain.
Used to roll in, and then slowly the different clubs would appear.
That's it.
And often that was the best time.
Of course.
Because you run into blokes from 6 different clubs, you've all had a few, and occasionally it's tumbled over.
Garry.
But, that was life back in the day.
They're finished, Mad Mondays. No, they have to be finished.
You're talking about the dressing up and everything, but you can go and have a beer, Purple.
I know that.
You can dress
as a group, if you like.
Geelong do it. They do it magnificently.
Martin Pike actually blamed me for a couple of wakes on a Monday. He said, well, what do you expect when your captain owns a pub? He said, you've got to have a couple of drinks. I don't think Pikey could...
Martin Pike headbutted a CEO one day at a Mad Monday.
Purple. Shield games used to finish on a Monday. I remember seeing the captain and the full South Australian team with laybacks. Head on the bar as the captain went the whole way along. And then back, Garry. So you got 2 looks at it.
Jim, we would have put your cricket mob to bed about 2:30 in the afternoon. They would have wandered off.
What I'm saying is this is
my
mid-season.
man Hoppy would have really started to get to work.
This is mid-season, Garry. This isn't your Mad Monday.